Our cameras on one man. Will he add to his total of 4 goals from his last 3? This is EA TV. Hi everyone, it is an absolutely splendid day for football and we're looking forward to the game. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Port Vale and they face Brentford.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
And now they get the ball rolling. And teammates to play it to. Carreira. Oh, great defending. Well, the fact of the matter is the home side lead the league in goals for, the best attack in the league statistically.
Well, their forwards should be full of confidence. They've been in fantastic form of late, and it bodes well for the neutrals today.
Oh, Stewart, a chance! Needs to clear it away. Danger averted for now. Fabinho. The high press was very much on. And just narrowly wide.
Well, it's a good effort from that range, but I think the keeper had it covered.
David Alaba. Here's Matty Cash. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. And that's going to be the goalkeeper's ball. Carreira. Elliott. Will he find the net? And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike.
So the ball rolling again, with the scoreline standing at 1-0. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Sven Botman. Da Silva. He'll have a go here. Body in the way. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? Well, the crossing needs to be a bit better than that. Ricky Puig. A creative look about this. Excellent ball over the top. Great reflex action.
Well, that should have been a goal. Mind you, it's a brilliant save.
Let's see about the delivery. Well, they haven't overcome all the difficulties. In behind for him to chase. Still alive. And in! And the second time of asking. Just what was required.
Well, here we can see it again. Normally I'm the first to point the finger at a goalkeeper, but I think it's a good initial save. I'm not sure he could have done much more. Just a bit unfortunate, really, that it dropped to an opponent.
Well, a second goal for them here. Botman. Moving the ball nicely, looking for that final pass. Well, honestly, I didn't mean to jinx them. This wasn't a very good pass, finally. He's in with a chance. A goal! That's two for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating.
Well, here's the replay, and you see it was a good finish. But the keeper at his near post has to do a lot better. He's got to have that near post covered for me.
Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. Che Adams. Ricky Puig. Carreira. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that pass. It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that. No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Rodrigo Javier de Paul. Not a successful intervention, winning the ball back. Josh Da Silva. Promising attack, this. Well, clearly in the mood to make it a double, but fine goalkeeping.
Well, he's playing really well today. That was another decent attempt.
And now the delivery. And the keeper there to catch it under no real pressure.
Well, the stats show us that the hosts haven't had that much of the ball, but they've certainly shown an ability to counter-attack when they win it back. I expect more of the same. I think it's been a really good performance from them so far.
Crossing possibilities. And gobbled up with ease by the keeper. Good physical play. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. And what can they do to stop him running at them? And a goal! Wonderful stuff as they accelerate away from the opposition.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
And there it is. The half-time whistle is... Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Fabinho. Pulisic. Fabinho. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Good control under pressure. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Transfer news concerning Borussia Dortmund. They've hit the target on this one, I think, Stuart.
Yes, it's an exciting move for him, and hopefully we'll now see the best of him. But he'll need to settle in quickly to win over the fans. The move suits everybody, I think.
Plays it back. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Well, he's thwarted him almost effortlessly. Now they've lost it. Ricky Puig. Dangerous looking attack. And no luck keeping possession. De Paul. It's a neat move. A chance to whip it in. Pulisic. Terrific piece of anticipation. A decisive clearance it was. 30 minutes left for play. A chopping challenge, and the referee has got to have a big think about it. There's going to be a double substitution. Tremendous ball played through, and darting through. Oh, tremendous goal! Finessing it into the back of the net. Take a bow.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And just look at that finish. It's clever, it's audacious, and it's well taken. That's a great goal.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Ricky Puig. And the keeper with the ball. Kim Min-jae. Mohamed Salisu. Good work to win the ball back high up the pitch. And a penalty awarded. Spot kick coming up. And on the back of that decision, now it's a caution.
Well, it's a tight call, but in the end, I think he's got it right.
And he slots it home with confidence.
Well, here's the replay, and he just strikes the ball down the middle. The goalkeeper gets out the way. It's a really good penalty, and no danger that the goalkeeper was going to save that.
Lucas Paqueta. A very good tackle. Ricky Puig. And a body in the way. Breaking at pace. And Pulisic has it. Delivering it into the box. Ah, goalkeeper's ball. Not the best of crosses, really, was it? Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV. And a quick reminder, we have live action from the Carabao Cup coming your way. It's Port Vale facing Brentford.
Well, it's great to have a break from the league for the players and the fans. Everybody loves this competition, and so do I. It should be a good game.
And teammates to play it to. Attending to his defensive chores. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Well, so many possibilities, but it didn't happen for them. Javi Galan. Ricky Puig. Using his physical strength to shield it. And pull back. An alert intervention. Pulisic. Oh, big opportunity. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. But there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. spot on with that tackle. Crossing into the middle. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. Well, they can bring it out now. What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word. And the pass could do damage. Now he's got to stay calm. Great reflex action.
Well, that should have been a goal. Mind you, it's a brilliant save.
And he's fired over the corner. It comes to absolutely nothing. And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to be happy with this result.
Time for just a few questions. Thanks very much.
The cameras are fixed to one man. 3 goals in 3 games, and you can't argue with that. We're live on EA TV. Welcome on a wet night for all concerned. It's been raining cats and dogs here. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the Carabao Cup. It's Brentford, and they face Port Vale.
Yes, cheers, Derek. Well, what an occasion it is for this club and its supporters. These are the games that they dream of. No doubting they're the underdogs, but if they can frustrate their opponents, stay in the game up until half-time, you just never know. Hopefully we get a great cup tie and maybe even a massive surprise.
And here's the starting 11 for Brentford.
Well, the 2 wide players are great in 1v1 situations, and their movement is also very good. But it's the midfield 3 that will need to control the flow of the game.
And now they get the ball rolling. How can he take them on and beat them? Lost possession. Benoit Badiashile. Lucas Paqueta. Fruitful looking attack. Well, a bit more in the way of precision was required. Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. Stuart, in particular, what do you expect to see from him?
Well, he's very much a confidence player, and at the moment his confidence must be high. 3 goals in the last 3 games, and I think he's got every chance of scoring another one today.
Gives it a go, and a goal! To open the scoring, a very bright start to this one. Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Pulisic. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. Oh, great attacking play. And whipped into the box. He's got acres of space. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Applying vigorous pressure. Well, with tackling like that, the onus is on the referee to take action, potentially. And that is going to mean a caution.
The referee is absolutely right. He knew what he was doing there.
A chance for him to get in behind, maybe. Still alive. Oh, chance taken. There is opportunism for you. But a disappointed goalkeeper.
Well, here's the replay, and this is what you're always told as a kid. Go for the far post, make it difficult for the keeper, and then hope your teammate is ready for any rebound. He does exactly that, and they get their reward. What a good goal that was.
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. He's protecting it effectively. Well, a bad pass it was. A creative look about this. And the penalty is given. The referee right on the spot. And now a chance for them to take the lead here. Well, no card, just a warning and a fair few protestations.
Well, not every foul is a yellow card. I think the referee is right here.
To give them the lead here. A goal! Accurate from the spot.
Well, as you can see, the keeper just stands still and the ball's hit down the side of him. It's a strange one in the end.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. That's the kind of shielding play you expect from him. Che Adams. He could pick out a teammate. It's a perfect challenge. It's a good-looking ball in behind, and nearly the ideal ball, but a good piece of defending. It's a neat move. Is it going to be Pulisic? And reading it absolutely superbly. Kostved. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Nearly at the break then, and the visitors have eked out a lead. Stuart, an opportune moment, I think, to get your assessment.
Well, it's been a good first half so far, and they've been the better side, certainly going forward. They now just need to keep playing with intensity right up to the break.
And the problem not completely solved. Well, able to survive that attacking push. Che Adams. We're getting the ball forward. This looks interesting. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Possession changing hands. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? Making sure it didn't get past him. Can he take the chance? Oh, body in the way, crucially. And over comes the corner. And punched away. Well, the managers will now deliver the... The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. And space to attack. Well, with tackling like that, the onus is on the referee to take action. And that is going to mean a caution.
The referee is absolutely right. He knew what he was doing.
We're being pressed here. Great pressure to win the ball back. This looks more than decent. Oh, strong hand on the ball. Straight offside, but only just. Well, the back pages and social media chock full of transfer rumours, but there does appear to be something behind this. What do you make of it, Stuart?
Well, according to reports, there has been an official bid made. It's now just a case of whether clubs, agents and player can agree the figures.
Well read to win possession back. Delightful pass. And possession given away. And space here on the flank. Targets available, cross comes in. Oh, going for the bicycle kick special, and he didn't miss by much.
Well, what a goal that would have been. That was a brilliant bit of skill.
They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. This man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point, Stuart.
Yes, he'll be pleased with his first half display. His movement was good, as was his passing, and of course he took his goal well. Just needs to continue that form into the second half.
Baptiste. Oh, breezing past him. Keeper getting the touch. Well, that's the end of that for now. And dispossessed. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. Carreira. In position. Well, the keeper had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save. Here it is now. Substitution.
Number 26, Baptiste, to be replaced by number 34.
And there's the delivery. It hasn't come to very much. Well, he couldn't quite hit the target, Stuart.
Well, it's a decent effort, but I don't think it was ever going to trouble the goalkeeper.
Just a reminder, we have more absorbing action from the Premier League coming your way here on EA TV. It's Brentford facing Crystal Palace. Well, the timing was perfect. Ball one. And a clear foul, but the referee letting the play flow. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Well, possibilities inside the box. Struggling to get it away. Kim. The ball with James Ward-Prowse. Pulisic. It might be. And it's gone in! The team's separated by 2 goals now. You cannot say they don't deserve it.
Well, just watch this again. It's a really good goal, but it's no surprise, is it? They've been in complete control here.
Underway again with the score at 3-1. Well, delighted to say, more Premier League action coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Port Vale facing Everton. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. So on the cusp of the final whistle, and the visitors very much in command, Stuart.
Yeah, this has been...
Oh, they could finish here, Stuart. Oh, blocked it! Cuts it back. Can he get one back? And never an... Well, not so fast. The referee says penalty, and maybe a late glimmer of hope for them. They know they've got to convert this. Well, and he slots it home with confidence.
Well, here it is again. The keeper tries to read the penalty, but in the end, he just makes no effort whatsoever. That's a strange decision.
Well, back underway, and a glut of goals here. 3-2. Well, when you can keep the ball like this, it's got to be really annoying for the opposition. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Ward-Prowse. Excellent passing. Sammy Smodics. Can they convert? Spectacular. Well, what a good stop to keep them in this.
Well, that would have been game over. Not long left now.
Well, it's a really poor challenge. Now, what's the referee going to do about it? And following the infringement, a caution.
Yeah, no surprise there. That was always going to be a booking.
Read it superbly to take back possession. Ward-Prowse. Opportunity in the wide area. Can he finish them off? Oh, great block. There's the final whistle. The travelling fans are full of the joy. A chance for him to get in behind, maybe.
Just a couple of questions for you. No further questions. Thanks for your...
Thanks. If we could quieten down, then we can start with the questions now. Okay, guys, we'll be...
The man to watch. In wonderful form, can he add to his goal-scoring haul today on EA TV? Hello and welcome to a stadium that has a wonderfully old-fashioned feel to it, Goodison Park. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It is Everton, and they face Port Vale.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, hitting the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully, we get a really good game here.
And the contest begins. Bailey. Well read to ease the pressure. Carreira. And the pass could do damage. Well, the keeper wanted to take it cleanly and did. So let's have a look at the table, and the chances there for the visitors to go top if they can win.
Well, they've certainly had a great start to the season, and they've played some really good football. Hopefully we get more of the same today.
How about the cross? And that's gone out of play for what will be a goal kick. Well, there's been quite the focus on him coming into today's game, facing his former club, facing his past, and that's not always straightforward, is it, Stuart?
Well, it can work either way. Some players are inspired and play really well. Some feel overawed. I hope for his sake it's the first.
And Pulisic has it. It should be. And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one.
Well, here it is, 1v1 against the keeper, and the outcome was never really in doubt. He never looked like missing that.
So Everton get the ball moving again. Can they find a response here? And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. Happy to take on the shot. Body on the line. Not covering up defensively. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Well, it can be an absolute joy watching Christian Pulisic in action. Stuart, what do you think we might see from him in this game?
Well, what a start he's had to the season. He looks so sharp at the moment, and his finishing has been lethal. There's every chance he'll add to his tally today.
Well, that'll be a free kick. A deep delivery. Well, the clearance half-hearted. And the counter looks on here. Options available. T07E05. Bailey. Moving the ball nicely. Trying to carve out the equaliser. Gray. Keeper getting the touch. Well, it came to nothing in the end.
Well, they're creating chances. They now just need to take one of them. Mind you, what a save that was.
Oh, a nice-looking pass. He's in behind the defence here. And foiled only by the crossbar. And mistimed the run, sadly. That's offside. A really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Pau Torres. T07E05. And continues his run. And let's give credit to the defending.
Well, there you can see it. The visitors haven't been able to control possession, but their speed of attack when they win the ball back has been breathtaking. It's been a really good performance.
Oh, big chance here. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, but should the keeper be beaten at his near post? I don't think so. He really needs to do better in those situations.
Well, a second goal for them here. Elliott. Really nice ball. Well, they couldn't do anything positive with the cross. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick.
Well, the closing down has been really poor. They're just not working as a team at the moment, and don't these fans know it?
And he puts it away confidently.
Well, as you can see, this is a wonderful strike. He makes the perfect connection, and he has so much pace in it. It's a great goal.
Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. Gray. Gray. Can he play it in? Now sliding in field. Oh, good hit, close shave. Good pressure high up the pitch. And he takes it on! Oh, marvellous save. Great goalkeeping. Trying to deliver it accurately. Attending to his defensive chores. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. Beautifully weighted ball. And nearly the ideal ball, but a good piece of defending. Takes the shot. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Mukiele. Fabinho now. Aina. And can they make one of these passes count? But after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. Good work to win the ball back high up the pitch. Oh, surely. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, here we can see it again, and he does so well to skip beyond the defender. It just buys him that bit of time to get his shot away. That's a really nice goal.
Goals in plentiful supply, 4-1 currently. And using his strength to shield the ball. De Ketelare. Well, that is how to run at defenders. Wonderful challenge, and a throw-in coming up. Could cross it in here. This looks promising. Muhaid. On and on he goes. Well, he certainly wasn't offside by a mile. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Elliott. Not a bad pass it was. Chance to cross. But nothing doing in an attacking sense. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. A glorious chance. Spectacular save, top-class goalkeeping. Substitution. And then, let's see how it affects the match. Lucas Paqueta. And a good-looking ball. And he might be in here. Oh, he saved it.
Well, excellent from the keeper. That's a really top-class save.
And he's fired over the corner. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, here it is again. It's a good delivery from the corner, but how has he allowed that much time and space? He doesn't even have to jump to head it in. It's a good finish, but terrible defending.
Goals. 5-1 it is.
From your friend Jonathan Fish.
David Alaba. Nordi Mukiele. Paqueta. Fabinho now. They've lost it. And back with Carreira. And the pass could do damage. Oh, really good reflexes and danger averted. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of their performance.
Well, here's the replay. It's certainly a well-delivered ball into the area, but you do have to ask questions of the keeper. Could he have done better here? I think so. You can't be beaten at your near post like that.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Options in the middle. However, a well-thought-out piece of defending. Delivering it. Well, nothing comes of it. And he clears the danger. Gray. Into the advanced position. Great opportunity. He had to react, and did. David Alaba. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Well, if only he had timed his run slightly better. Offside. Excellent first touch under the circumstances there. Really getting stuck in defensively. High pressure on David Alaba. Fabinho. Mecha. On to Paqueta. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, he puts it away really well, as you can see, but you'd expect him to score from that range, but they all count.
Using his physical strength to shield it. Defensive efficiency personified. Fabinho. Ward-Prowse. Aina. Lucas Mecha. Can he do it? Keeper did his job to begin with. Able to clear the danger, at least for now. And teammates to play it to. But strong defending. Let's see about the delivery. Well, it had a chance, but the crossbar getting in the way.
Well, he's certainly a threat in the air, but he just couldn't keep it down.
And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had...
Got time for a couple of questions? Thank you for your time.